Into its second century, but still one of the best around. Fenway Park here in Boston. We've got an AL East contest tonight between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Boston Red Sox. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next, Nate Eovaldi, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Standing in, Kevin Pillar. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off tonight for Toronto, the center fielder, Kevin Pillar.
Here comes the first pitch. First of 4 here on this Monday night as the first pitch of the game is over for strike 1. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game. They scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
Popped up. Moreland moving to his left. He's got it one away. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, I'm definitely excited to watch Brandon Drury in this one. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat, well, they just go.
Settling in now, Devin Travis, as you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. First offering on its way. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, D-Row, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for.
Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And he's going to make the play over toward his right, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third, the first baseman, Justin Smoke.
So striding forward for his first opportunity, Justin Smoke. And he's a guy that's really scuffling at the plate right now.
Shut him down now.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. One is a splitter that misses for the first ball.
1 strike.
Line, but speared on a hop. Bogart's on the slide. He's out. Blue Jays go down in order. Toronto nothing. Sox coming to bat. You've got it tuned to Major League Baseball, the show. Clay Buchholz will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Boys, he really turned things around. Remember, this guy had a no-hitter early in his career with the Boston Red Sox. Good fastball, not a great fastball, low 90s, but he'll throw a 4-seamer and a 2-seamer. His breaking stuff is good. It's not great. He's a pitcher, not a thrower, and if he's getting his off-speed pitches over, he has a chance to pitch deep into this one.
Digging in now, Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, what I need to see out of this offense today is some early production. Somebody's got to get on base and put the defense on their heels. They've been struggling recently. They're not swinging the bats well. They got shut out yesterday, and this offense needs to adjust itself.
2-1 now to Mookie. Down the third baseline. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Well, nothing earth-shattering about this one. He just didn't finish the play and launch it into his glove. And now they've got the leadoff runner aboard and no outs.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And this will get down and make its way to the monster for extra bases.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, B-Roll, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not putting his head down, being over aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Roll, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
In there, and it's 0-1. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. The 0-1 on its way. There's a curveball, but it misses well out of the zone. And that's high and off the plate. 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
The 2-1 is looked at for ball 3.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
The 3-1 pitch. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Betts at second. Benintendi on at first with nobody out. Towards second. Galvis on to Smoke, but it's too late as they'll get just the 1. Now in the box, Xander Bogaerts.
That's shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. But gloved by the third baseman for the out. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, there aren't a lot of guys with the talent and determination of Dustin Pedroia. He's been the fire starter for this team. Last 10 games, how about an on-base percentage of over 400? As he goes, so goes the team. He's playing great ball and making things happen.
Stepping up to the plate, Dustin Pedroia, and their runners at the corners now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
That's inside.
A ball and no strikes. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And a called strike on the outside part of the plate. One and one. Here it is. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Here's the 2-1. Strike 2 as that's taken on the outside part of the plate. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
At the plate, Mitch Moreland. Certainly a big moment in this game. Bases loaded, tie score. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball. Bases are loaded here. 2 down. Now a circle change, but he takes it low. Ball 2.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the bases loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Ready with the 2-0. Well struck but foul over by the coaching box. The set and the 2-1. On he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he will touch them all on the grand slam. Number 17 for him on the season as they move on top 4-0.
Well, it seems like only a couple of minutes ago that we were ready for a hard-fought game, but things have taken a dramatic turn here early. They jumped all over this guy, including that grand slam, and they might not be done yet.
Coming to the plate now, Rafael Devers. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Buchholz is ready and delivers. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
As a manager, when you see a guy struggling like this in the first inning, your mind starts racing, trying to figure out about how long you're going to go with this guy and how many guys you might end up having to use out of your bullpen just to get through this thing. Not a good spot to be in.
Behind 0-2 now. Four runs here in this half inning. And this is sliced hard down the left field line. And this is a fair ball as it makes its way out toward the monster. Throwing to second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
One team's dream inning is another team's nightmare, right? That's their third hit of this opening inning. This one a double. That's got to have the pitcher pretty upset out there, and the manager wondering how long he's going to go in this one.
Here's Jackie Bradley now as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with two away. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defenders standing flat-footed for much longer.
Now the 1-1 pitch. 1-1 is a cutter that misses 2-1.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Fouled off. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Hernandez. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. But the damage done as the Red Sox get 4 thanks to the grand slam. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 4-0 Boston. Stepping into the box, Rendell Grichuk. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. Ball 1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
The 1-1. Misses. Ball 2.
As a veteran pitcher, he knows if he's going to have success in this one, he's got to establish that pitch in to get those guys to respect it and open up that outer half of the plate.
Now the 2-1. Line drive, base hit.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, number 1.
So coming to the plate, Jonathan Davis. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game. He's set, and the pitch. And that misses. Ball 1.
1-0.
The 1-0 home. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate.
I mean, that's almost an unhittable pitch right there. The downward action of that nasty split finger, add in the velocity in the high 80s, you ain't doing much with that.
In the air out toward right field. Betts giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And let's focus on the guy behind the dish tonight, Christian Vazquez. Lock in on this guy. Some say he looks like a young Pudge Rodriguez in his prime. The bat's coming, but the way he massages this pitching staff should be your focus.
Next to bat for Toronto, Teoscar Hernandez. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. Here comes the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
0-2, here it comes. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here it comes, 0-2. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Grichuk, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. And he comes back with one down and in for ball three.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball four anyways.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Brandon Drury will bat next. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball one. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back in. Ready with the 1-0. And that one misses badly. It's ball two. Hit the other way out toward right field. Betts has a read on it. And the inning is over. One left for Toronto. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball two. Too high, and it's 3-0.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
And he takes ball four. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. From the stretch, and he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Ranging back is Pilar. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This thing caroms off the wall. Outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly and probably does a good job holding him to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back. He was busting it out of the box. It's just a nice job by the defense to hold him to a single.
Into the box now, Andrew Benintendi. He pulls this one into right. And this will get over the wall, in fact, so just the one run will be allowed to score.
You know, that's sort of a tough one since it's only the second inning, but I think it's about knowing your pitcher and how they respond. He's had some struggles here, so I think he's just reminding him to let those go and focus on the next batter.
So now the Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all now for Clay Buchholz. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. Sam Gaviglio enters from the pen in just the second inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while.
Gaviglio.
Here's J.D. Martinez. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Lays off 1-0. The 1-0 home. Takes this the other way to right. That's in there, base hit, and the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's a 6-0 ball game.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
Digging in to try it again, Xander Bogaerts. In his career against this pitcher, he's only 2 for 10. First pitch coming. Here it is. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball. The 1-0. And he popped him up. But this will land untouched. 1-2 to the Boston shortstop.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
This is a great spot to be in as a pitcher. You have 2 strikes. You can bury one for a potential strikeout, and at worst, keep the ball down in the zone. You might be able to turn one pitch into an ending double play.
A bouncer up the middle. And that is through into center field, a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
When you're up by 7 runs any time in a game, let alone this early, it feels awfully good. They are hitting on all cylinders here, but they have to be careful not to let off the gas pedal now.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
First offering on its way. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Now the 2-0 home is in there for strike 1.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Three runs already home here. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's in there. Base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
This is hit high and deep out to left. Hernandez going back on the warning track. He makes the catch. The relay, and he's safe. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's 8-0.
Usually when you score a lot of runs in one inning, like this inning, you're doing a lot of things right. And how about this? A sac fly to drive in another run. They have to be happy with this.
Ready for another chance? Rafael Devers. His prior history in this matchup, he's 0 for 7. First pitch of the at-bat. No balls and a strike to count. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Now the 1-1 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Three and 2 the count for Rafael Devers. Jackie Bradley Jr. will be the 9th man to bat in the inning, barring a double play, waits on deck. The 3-2 pitch. And awfully close there on 3 and 2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Stepping in now, Jackie Bradley Jr. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The 1-0 misses for the second ball.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Now the 2-0. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. On to Lansdowne and gone. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. 8th home run on the season for him as the blowout continues.
In a pitcher's worst nightmare. You could never imagine being part of this kind of an inning, yet here he is, alone on the mound, nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. He might be the loneliest man on the planet right now. That's not a fun place to be.
Now batting.
Standing in now, Christian Vasquez. And he puts it on the ground to second. Travis has it. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Now with the plate, Mookie Betts. His career numbers against this pitcher. He's got a 3-for-7 line. Here's the first pitch to him. And that's taken for strike one. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. Big inning for him, though, as they bat around and score 8 times to open up this lead even further. We'll go now to the top of the third. The Red Sox on top, 12-0. Into the box now, Freddie Galvis. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 home. Fouled away. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Digging in, Reese McGuire, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Tough one to call there, but it's ruled just above the zone.
Boy, you like to have runs scored for you, but an 8-run inning, the only problem is it kind of takes you out of your rhythm as a pitcher. You're sitting down for such a long time. Now you have to go back out there and hope you can find it again.
There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1. Ready now, Kevin Pillar. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Pillar is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. 2-0. Pillar, a California-born ball player. He was taken in the very late rounds back in 2011.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
2-1 the count to Pillar. Galvis leads off first with 1 away. swing, high drive, left field and deep. Benintendi ranging back, and it's gone into the monster seats. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 7 home runs for him on the year now, but that'll do little more than make a dent in this big deficit.
You've heard people talk about towering home runs. Well, when you hit one over the monster, you know you've hit one. The only question on this one, was it going to stay fair? And it did.
Now batting.
Into the box, Devin Travis.
Devin.
As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
0-1.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Bradley is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Justin Smoke. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ground ball right into the shift. There is Pedroia. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Red Sox 12, the Blue Jays 2. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the 3rd inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Red Sox.
Now batting, Andrew Benintendi. His career numbers in this matchup. He's 3 for 9. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And that looked like it caught him squarely in the arm. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now. Well, this is certainly something you never want to see. Perhaps the silver lining here, if there is one, is that got him in the non-throwing arm. So if he had to work his way through this, he probably could, assuming, of course, that there's nothing broken in there. And I think he is indeed planning to give it another go. 1 gone here in the Boston 3rd. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. Pitch on the way. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
A great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
This is line to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. A hit in 2 tries so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive to center field. Pilar is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, so they're unable to add to their 12-2 lead. Here's Randall Grichuk, a base hit in his first trip.
Leading off for Toronto, the right fielder, number 15, Randall Grichuk.
Here comes the first pitch. Ball one.
1-0.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Two balls and a strike.
2-1. Yeah.
2-2. And it's fouled away. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Line to the right side. Into a slide, and he makes a great catch for the first down.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
In now, Jonathan Davis. As he'll take a look at ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0 is in off the plate.
2 balls, no strike.
Two and 1 the count. 2 runs, 3 hits, 1 error thus far for Toronto. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
There's ball 4.
Ball 4. Take your base.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. He's set. Here it comes. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Davis, base runner at first with 1 out. Line towards center field. Bradley is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The third baseman, number 3, Brandon Drury.
2 are gone now in the Blue Jays half of the 4th, and into bat next it'll be Brandon Drury. First pitch on its way. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Now this pitch is sent on the ground for the first baseman Moreland. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Blue Jays held in check, and this one rolls on. It's 12-2. Ready for another shot now. Dustin Pedroia. He singled his last time up.
The second baseman, Dustin Pedroia.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
This one's down to third. And a good throw gets him one gone. So striding forward now, Mitch Moreland earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. The 1-0. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that'll wind up a foul ball just to the right of Pesky's pole. One out, nobody on. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. And he looks at a sinker for a called third strike, and now there are two gone.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. It was a walk in his last trip. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line hard to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Way outside. 1-2.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And it's gone as they add still another. It's a solo home run for Rafael Devers. Home run number 5 on the year as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
Now batting.
Stepping in now, Jackie Bradley Jr. as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1.
One and 2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Soft liner to the left side. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. So 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left on base. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Boston's out in front, 13-2. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only one of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Ready, Galvin.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is low, ball one. We were expecting a pitcher's duel in this one, but it's turned into a bit of a lopsided contest so far. Buchholz hasn't had his best stuff today.
Well, D-Row, this is a case of where it looks like the power pitcher is winning out this afternoon. Overpowering stuff from one side. On the other hand, a control pitcher that's having a rough go.
It goes to show you why everybody's so enamored with velocity. When you're a power guy, you can miss over the heart of the plate and you don't get that solid contact. As a finesse guy, if you're not spotting up, damage.
The batter, number 10.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes, Dan.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
Into the box now, Reese McGuire. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0 home. He pulls this one into right. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1.
The center fielder, number 11, Kevin Pillar.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up a man who's a human highlight reel defensively, Kevin Pillar.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
Bogarts onto the grass. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting.
At the plate, Devin Travis. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's up and in for ball 1. At the letters, but called high. It's a ball. Galvis is off at first with 2 away. Now a fastball is lifted into the air to shallow center. Betts coming on. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Red Sox are out in front, 13-2. In now, Christian Vasquez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The catcher, Christian.
First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive snagged on a short hop. And that's out number 1. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Mookie Betts. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch on its way. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. Hot shot down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
Next up for the Red Sox, Andrew Benintendi. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle to second for one. On to Smoke in time for an inning-ending double play. Takes just 4 pitches to retire the Red Sox. But you can forgive them as they still hold an enormous lead. Here's Justin Smoke now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Cut fastball in there for a called strike.
1 strike.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
And a splitter is over for a called third strike as he's left shaking his head. 1 gone.
The right fielder, number 15.
1 out now in the Toronto 6th inning. And the big right-handed bat of Randall Grichuk saunters into the batter's box next. Here's the first pitch to him. And a ball, 1-0. 2 runs, 4 hits, 1 error thus far for Toronto. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Benintendi racing back. Gone! Randall Grichuk leaves the yard with a solo shot. 12 home runs for him now thus far, but they're going to need a few more here as they're still well behind.
Well, when you're down a bunch of runs, you know the last thing they want to do is walk you. So right there, he picks on a good one to hit and plants it right over the wall.
Now batting.
Into the box,
1.
Jonathan Davis. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Hit to third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
So stepping in, Teoscar Hernandez. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. And that misses. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike, and the inning is over. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run, no errors, and no one left. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. The Red Sox lead it 13-3. Standing in, J.D. Martinez. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th.
J.D. Martinez.
First delivery to him on the way. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
Now the 2-1. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
And when you're already down by a bunch, this is where a guy's got to take some responsibility out there and at least start throwing some strikes.
Three balls and 2 strikes to the DH for the Red Sox. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Into the box, Xander Bogaerts. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He's set, and the pitch. This is on the ground over to first, and that is into right field, a base hit.
For the Red Sox, the second baseman.
So striding in, Dustin Pedroia. And this is just the eye test talking here, but this reliever looks fatigued to me. Doesn't seem like his stuff is really effective right now.
Yeah, I can't disagree with that, Matty. He's allowed a couple of runners to reach here in the inning, and the command just doesn't seem to be there anymore. I got to think they're going to turn to a bullpen option very soon, if not right away.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
0-1.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. In the air now out to left field. Waiting on it is Hernandez. 1 away. Now at the plate, Mitch Moreland. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. They'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. Now the 1-0 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Martinez on second. Bogaerts at first. 1 gone. Two and 1 to the Red Sox first baseman.
2-1 to count.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Line hard, but foul. The 2-2. On a line to shortstop.
The batter, the third baseman.
Stepping in, Rafael Devers. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he gets ahead 0-1. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Here's the 0-2. Ground ball right side, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
The center fielder.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get a triple.
Yeah, that's you said it, D-Row. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
In now, Jackie Bradley Jr. as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. Line towards center field. Pilar is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Red Sox leave them loaded, but not to fear as they hold a commanding lead. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Coming to the plate now, Brandon Drury. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside. And he fouls this one off. He'll try again. 1-2. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Full count now, 3-2. Freddie Galvis waits on deck. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Chasing after it is Bradley. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Freddie Galvis.
Stepping in for the Jays, Freddie Galvis. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Now here it comes. And he lays off there. 1-0. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Well, he's had a good game at the plate so far, 2 for 2, but I don't think you want to work around him if you're on the mound. Pitch him smart, but you certainly don't want to give him too much credit.
Grounded back up the middle. Played on the backhand. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out. Ready once again, Reese McGuire. He has flied and lined out in 2 trips in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pulled toward right center field. There to pull it in is Bradley. He does, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays, and they remain well behind. Sean Reed Foley enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 54.
Striding in for Boston, Christian Vasquez. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. First pitch of the at-bat. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
1-2 to the Red Sox catcher. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The next 1-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Now another 1-2 on the ground to third. Really fields it cleanly. And he's retired here, 1 away. One man is out in the Red Sox 7th. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting.
Striding into the box, Andrew Benintendi. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone. Hung the slider there, but laid off for ball 1. Fastball called strike. 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And nearly out of here. It's off the very top of the monster. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Wow, when you're swinging the bat like he is, you want the game to go to extra so you can get some more ABs. That's his 3rd hit of the game, and his swing just keeps getting better and better. Almost hit that one out of here, but he'll take a double anytime.
Stepping in now, J.D. Martinez, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
A ball and 2 strikes.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed the guy back. the hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
Benintendi stands at second with 2 gone. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Ryan Brazier has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 70.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Kevin Pillar. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Bradley on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, second base.
Digging in once again, Devin Travis. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1.
And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing.
A ball and a strike.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
Lifted in the air out to left field. Waiting on it is Benintendi. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Justin Smoke. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. 0-1 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. A swing by Smoke, and this is soaring to right field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo shot here off the bat of Justin Smoke, number 13 for him on the year, but that'll do little more than make a dent in this big deficit. Standing in now, Rendell Gritcher. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Here's the 0-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Benintendi will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So 1 run here on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left on base. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. Boston's out in front, 13-4. So here's the cleanup hitter, Xander Bogaerts. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles.
Xander Bogaerts.
First pitch of the at-bat. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3. Waiting next is Dustin Pedroia. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Full count still. The payoff pitch one more time. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Now batting, the second baseman, Dustin.
Digging in, Dustin Pedroia. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is taken outside for ball 1. One 1-0 pitch on the way. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Bogaerts gets his lead at first, nobody out. The count now at 2-2. Shin high fastball that time, ball 3. Now the 3-2 pitch is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there.
Now
got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Into the box now, Mitch Moreland. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 delivery. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Ripped down the first base line. A dive, and he can't hang on. And he'll take this over to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner moves into scoring position at second.
The third baseman.
Digging in and looking for more, Rafael Devers. Last time through was a base hit.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the inning.
Devers, right field and carrying well. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. One left for the Red Sox. They still lead this one by a comfortable margin. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Jonathan Davis, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball one. Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0. Rounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch, and he swings and pops it foul behind the plate, and he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out.
Now batting.
Stepping up now, Teoscar Hernandez. He was sat down on strikes in his last at bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
That's inside.
And he misses inside with that one. Ball one. One out, nobody on. 2-0 to the Jays left fielder.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were two stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
I know the score's out of hand right here, but I've never met a big league ball player that's going to give away an at-bat in any game ever. Nice piece of hitting right there, staying within yourself and grabbing you a knock.
In now, Brandon Drury, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone, get himself back in this count.
The 2-0 on the way. Hops this one up, and no one will track it down. Now the 2-1 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
3-1.
Freddie Galvis will be next. The 3-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. A bouncer up the middle. Pedroia on to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
This was just a nice win for these guys. They did most of their damage in that big second inning and did what they had to the rest of the way to secure this win.
13-4 the way this one ends. The Boston Red Sox put up a 4 spot in the opening frame on the way to victory. Nate Eovaldi earned his 5th win of the year. Clay Buchholz was unable to work out of the second inning as he settled with the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.